everyone, Tara Lehman here from Twin Life Coaching and Business Services. Today I want to talk a little bit about confidence and how you can build confidence with the worst case scenario. I know that might sound strange, but hear me out. A long time ago, I was at a science center, and like most people, I hate spiders, and tarantulas were my worst fear. I would avoid even looking in the cages of tarantulas or the aquariums, even if they were hiding. That's how fearful I was of spiders and tarantulas. Well, we happened to be at a science museum with my sister and our children, and the handler had one of the tarantulas out on his hands, and he was sitting at a table. He wasn't walking around, which made me feel better. But I was avoiding looking. But my nephews, they wanted to go check her out. So the handler said, "Did you want to hold her?" Of course they did. So I watched from afar my nephews getting to handle a very calm, gentle spider. It's a tarantula. So I thought to myself, if they can do it, why can't I? Then I thought to myself, well, what's the worst case scenario? Let's say the tarantula decides to bite me. Maybe that's my worst case scenario. And in my mind at that moment, it was, what if the spider bites me? Then I thought about how realistic is that? And I was honest with myself. I said to myself, why would she bite me? Why would the handler allow me to hold her if she was going to bite me? So that started to make me realize that maybe I was being a little bit too harsh about this. And maybe my fear was not actually an honest one. So then I started thinking, okay, so what if she does bite me? Worst case scenario. And then I thought, well, the handler is here. I'm in a big city if I have some sort of reaction. And there's a whole support team around me of my family. So I mitigated the risk. I looked at it and I thought, if that happens, the handler will take her away right away. I have a hospital nearby and have family support. So then I thought, okay, I'm going to try it. So I went to the handler and I looked at the spider for a few minutes, to the tarantula, and I said to the handler, if I'm going to hold her, will you take her off the second I ask you to? And he said, of course I will. So he said, just lay your hand beside mine and she'll walk over to you. I was terrified, shaking, but kept reminding myself, he's right there. He will take her off the second I asked. So she walked onto my hand, shaking still. She didn't bite me. She was the sweetest thing. She just sat in my hand. She was very light. It was very interesting. And as soon as I was done, I said, please take her off. And he had her off my hand in seconds. Nothing happened that was bad. I have an appreciation for tarantulas and their handlers now. I can walk in a room and look at them. Would I hold one again? Sure would, but it will take me some building of the confidence again and reminding me that nothing happened the first time. I did shake and I was very anxious for a little while after that, so I headed to the Butterfly Conservatory at the Science Museum. But I did it. I was proud of myself and I still am proud of myself for that. If you are on our website at twinlifecoaching.ca, I have a blog post on that about how I conquered my fear. Check it out if you want. There's also all of our services there, and you can also find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Have a great day, everybody, and conquer those fears one at a time.